Generally, the STEM and the system who advocates for women to be into STEM fields, venture into STEM fields, and that's why I consider myself to be now.
Yeah,
I better died in a heroine than died in a chorus.
well, firstly, I would like to know, how does it feel being a founder?
For me, in my present state, it boils down to serving. I always feel like it's being bossy, it's being leading or something. No, I'm being a servant. To be honest, I'm serving
So,
people.
like, how did you discover first of all what's your passion and started working towards that?
It began when I was way more younger, around 6-7 years.
Wow.
Watching TV and seeing all these Chinese kids, all these Asians, that was called in the play, these kids from the Western world developing calculators that we were told how to draw house flags. Like, make sure you know where you're going to. Every month you need to have an agenda. What am I going to realize this month? Go back home. I was despised and frustrated and stigmatized and experienced all sorts of verbal abuse and insults because they didn't understand. They didn't stop me. Some students, exceptional people, can maybe, but you will always have to sacrifice one thing. And I will be honest to say, I don't regret sacrificing
Yeah.
a little. But then as well, it depends on the kind of students you are. I knew that I could start to last students and pass.
And I believe you have these amazing strategies on how to apply to something and get it. So I would like you to share with like kind of the tips that you use in your applications so that the viewers listening, I too being the host, can also get inspired and kind of apply that.
Okay, first thing first.
Hello, thanks for tuning in again into this video. It means the world to my team and I, and we are so glad to see that you showed up for this video and you are going to get inspired. We just have one request for you. Please subscribe. By subscribing, you help I and my team be able to produce these amazing and inspirational videos for you every week. We will bring the best guests on our podcast to inspire you and motivate you towards your journey of success. So all what we want from you is to subscribe. Thanks. Hello, Princia.
Hello, my friend.
Yeah, I'm glad that you accepted our invitation to this podcast, and I want to thank you for that. You know, currently I don't even know how I should call you. If I should call you the STEMist, Princia, or the top 10, or even I don't know how many. Like, you have a lot of amazing stuff that you have done both for Africa, Cameroon, and I actually love that, and that's why I've invited you to this podcast to share your experience and inspire countless of individuals.
Yeah.
So without further ado, I'll just jump directly to my first question. From our research, we know that there was someone known as the STEMist. So I'd like to ask you, who is the STEMist?
Okay. Generally, the STEM and the system who advocates for women to be into STEM fields, venture into STEM fields, and that's why I consider myself to be.
Okay. And what's your role being a STEMist?
Basically, to empower, encourage, and inspire more girls to venture into STEM fields because maybe they are scared, maybe think it's hard,
Yeah.
or they don't believe in themselves. So I'm there to empower them and show them it's way possible.
Okay. So from what you're explaining, this feminism is only for girls.
Yeah, only for girls.
That's I too cannot have like that title of feminism.
Women are marginalized compared to men in Africa.
Okay, if you say so. Then, from our research too, we found out that you started this your journey at the age of 14. Something really incredible. At the age of 14, I was playing boy Makwata. And see someone like you that started this advocacy, helping people in their community, is really something that inspires a lot. So I would know, like, how did you discover first of all what's your passion and started working towards that?
Alright, to be very brief, it began when I was way more younger, around 6-7 years.
Wow.
Watching TV and seeing all these Chinese kids, all these Asians, that was called in the grade, these kids from the Western world developing calculators while we were told how to draw house flags, lizards in class. And I was like, wait, why? Why is it that way? Why are they doing so many great things while us were not? And it's not like I know how to make a calculator or something. I was just like, we too can do things. We should not be caged.
Yeah.
Because we're Africans and let them leave, we just consume. They should also be consuming what we're doing. and that's basically what I'm doing. So at 14, I went for a workshop we organized by myself, when I said I'm the Ministry of Communications to train over 100 kids in the schools of photography. It was in Douala. Everything was fully funded for me, and that was my first time being a facilitator for such station. It was amazing, and that moment sparked everything. From then, I never stopped.
Wow. It's really inspiring, you know. You're watching the TV, seeing these Chinese Americans doing crazy things at a young age.
Yeah.
And you're like, why we in Cameroon, Africa are not doing this? So you started looking for initiatives on how you can impact one or two youths, and you joined an organization, started teaching videography to many students, and that's something really good. And I want to ask you this question. Since you were teaching them the skills, how do you have it yourself?
Okay, basically, it's not like I was teaching, I was facilitating. So I was like, let me just join, let me just go there, let me just see how it feels. So maybe I'll be accompanying them on their trips because they were going to parks and stuff. So I'll be like, oh, don't go this way, don't go that way. I was 14, basically. No Cameroonian will allow a young girl at that age to be leading, to imagine, and serve themselves. So I was just there to be guiding them. Oh, you will fall if you go this way and stuff. But I learned as well. I usually took the camera and some nice shots and stuff.
Wow. That's something incredible. And just as you were explaining your story, it shows that you were young when you were doing this. And being young, weren't you were not like scared of those that were around you? Because I guess those that you were working with were like older than you. That are doing this better than me, I'll not be able. Weren't you're not scared?
To be honest, I have always worked with people who are very older than me. Yeah. When I say we're older, it comes to age. I don't really mean the professional side where there are more events.
Yeah.
But in Africa, we see that as a taboo. Even for a man, will be okay. Oh, he grows fast. But for a lady, it's a taboo. You will see a young girl say, I want to do this, I want to work with this, give me money, I have this project. You are 14, you should be going to school and studying ABC, you should be learning your chemistry, titration and stuff. Why do you want to do this? So I faced a lot of, I was frustrated. Even when I wanted to go, I went to the police station because I wanted statistics. I was like, Monsieur le commissaire, je suis tel, and he'll be like, go back home. I was despised and frustrated and stigmatized and experienced all sorts of verbal abuse and stuff because they didn't understand. But it didn't stop me.
And when you faced all of that, was this something that pushed you going that I must do this?
What permitted me to keep thriving is what permitted me to start in the first place, seeing others. So I was like, I looked at their journey, like Malala Yousafzai, and she got shot by Tali's bag. Yeah, she continues. I was like, I won't let this stop. These are just verbal insults. They won't touch me. And even if they do, I'm not gonna stop. I better die in a heroine than die in a chorus.
Wow. I think that's something that most of we Africans have to apply in our lives, because there are many people that are trying to like start something, maybe even in their community, but their community will always be like, your father has failed, you will not be able to do it. This person failed, you will not be able to do it. We should always have like that drive and that mission in our head. Because we started this, we must keep going for it. If it's the right cause, let's keep going. And what you just shared is actually something of inspiring, because though people were insulting you, give you some, maybe what you didn't even expect, but you kept saying to yourself that I know what I'm doing. I kept working towards that. And I know you have volunteered in organizations, you have been a founder, and you're actually a founder of many even organizations, like Reina. So I would like to know, like, what are these different organizations that you have been volunteer in, and volunteer in, yes, and also the organizations that you have been the founder?
Okay, starting with where I volunteered almost everywhere, because I was like, I will not find something when I don't have experience in it. So I began volunteering with Pinasset, Cameroon, and I moved to the post of education project assistant. Then I volunteered with Get Impeccable a lot. I really cannot remember each and every one of them, but I was always trying to apply to these, be a volunteer and work left and right to boost my skills. I never even add those volunteering stuff in my CV. maybe because I forgot, but it helped me boost my skills. It was not for the CV that I was doing all that. Yeah.
Then you are saying you have volunteered for many organizations, and you know, while you were volunteering, you were a student.
Yeah.
Being a student, you have to study.
Yeah.
Volunteering requires you to again do some extra work.
Yeah.
So how did you manage your time?
Okay, I will lie if I say I was the most disciplined person, but it takes commitment and discipline, to be honest, because I would never on earth, even the eve of my GCE exams, I was working.
Wow.
People told me to take breaks, and they were not lying. It was true. I can't focus. I can't be chasing two things at the same time. I can't be serving two things. So I literally took some time and kept up some stuffs. But you know, passion doesn't die.
Yeah, when you have the passion.
There are deadlines to some things, and I just had to tell myself that okay. I knew from the start that this school, because if I look at my Form 5 results at the O level compared to my A level results, they are very different. In Form 5, I was not that commitment, but the more you grow in the field, the more you're like, I can't sleep this, and I was like, okay, let me at least write the exam and let me just pass and let me at least have a 15 on 20, let me convert my GPA, and I hit the 15 on 20 at least. I was like, it's okay. I am not the dumbest student. I tried my best, and that's fine.
Okay.
So I would just say, you can't. Some students, exceptional people, can maybe, but you will always have to sacrifice one thing. And I will be honest to say, I don't regret sacrificing a little. But then as well, it depends on the kind of students you are. I knew that I could study last minute and pass. Basically, for me, I knew that. But for some others, it could be way harder. So.
Okay. There's one even phrase that I said that captivated me the most. That you didn't let your passion die. Yeah. Having your passion still like in you, that fire still burning in you, it kept you working. And you said this word, you were committed and disciplined. So I would like to know, even our audience, they would like to really know, because they know this word actually. Commitment they know, discipline they know. But how to be committed, how to be disciplined, that's where they find the difficulty. So how can we be committed and disciplined?
Alright. Determination and passion drives both commitment and discipline. To me, I always give some tips, like make sure you know where you're going to. Every month you need to have an agenda. What am I going to realize this month? Not what do I want to do, what I might be like. You tell yourself that by the end of the month I would have done this, not I want to do this, I want to do that.
Yeah, very true.
And that's what keeps you on track. Commitment now is taking the personal decision that I would do this. Comes rain, comes sun, I'm going to do this.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice. I love the aspect where you said you have to plan monthly of what you're going to do, what you're going to accomplish. Yeah. That's something of really, let me say, how can I describe it? Like something really essential that we human beings we need to do. Because one thing with plan is that when you plan, you know actually what you want to do. But when you don't plan, you don't know what you want to do. You don't even know what you need to accomplish by the end of the month. You may have even a big goal, a big dream, but just without a plan, you don't know where you're going to. You have the goal, but you don't know how to go to. And that's something that really captivates me. I think most of our viewers need to apply that. For every goal that they have, let them plan. Now that's like the volunteering side. Let's go now to the side where you're a founder, a CEO. So firstly, I would like to know, how does it feel being a founder and a CEO? How does it feel?
To me, in my present state, it boils down to serving. People always feel like it's being bossy, it's being leading or something. No, I'm being a servant, to be honest. I'm serving people. So I've not yet come to the position where I'm like, I'm the boss girl. I'm in my boss girl era. No, I'm not. I'm still struggling. I define the word struggle.
Wow. I like what you said. Still self. Because most of the time people just boast.
When they hear the word founder, they are like, founding is creating. I created something. That's what founding means. You start up an initiative. It is not. I don't know why people always attach so much power to that name. When they hear founder, oh, she's a founder. I created something. and I'm serving for it.
Wow.
Basically.
That's something nice. And I think that's something key that we Cameroonians as a whole need to put in our mentality. Because from the look of things, most founders that we either they always boast about it, though maybe they're creating an organization to serve. But in reality, you are seeing them instead boasting about what they're doing. Though they're not really serving and doing what they say they do. And I like the way they are not only speaking, but through your LinkedIn posts, through the initiatives that I've seen really the serving that you're doing in your community. You have been one of the people that have helped these IDP, international displaced people, right from Bamenda to Cameroon, help orphans, help even many females enter into STEM. And I see that that's really something passionate about. You're helping with the youths upgrade. So I want you to list one of your organizations that you are founder in and what do people do?
Okay, I would love to see Bamile. African Rebirth to Global Horizons.
Okay.
We basically aim at empowering African students, providing skills and the tools and the networks just for them to gain international opportunities and mount on global stages.
Okay, really. Then I know most of what you do is particularly for girls.
No.
Oh, Renee is not for girls.
It's for male and female.
Male and female.
It's
okay.
mixed.
Yeah. But you're actually a feminist, right?
Yeah.
And a feminist. So still going to the side where most of what you do is for girls. I would like to ask you, why really girls?
Like I said earlier, women are marginalized. I faced it. I saw it. I experienced it. I am filled out of frustration and all that. So I can better relate when a girl tells me that she's lost. I'm like, yeah, I've got that before. Because mind you, I've been to several programs where they will see me and they will see a man, and even if I'm more competent than the man, they'll feel like, oh, this girl, she's so emotional. They'll always try to minimize. I'm not saying it's wrong.
Yeah, very true.
Because scientifically it can be true. But I'm not saying give you the right to just shift me away. Meanwhile, I am as competent as he is, or even more perhaps.
Okay.
But they always try to look at males.
Then why is it so in our society? Have you ever found out why?
It has always been like that. And things are even trying to change. We are bringing up gender equality and equity. Things are changing, which is good.
Yeah.
Hoping it keeps changing, because before it was worse. Girls didn't go to school, which is still a miracle. Yeah.
You know, every time we have an interview with someone, we actually I and my team will discuss our questions and how we're going to ask it to the individual. So you being a feminist and a feminist, we're like, why is this girl only a feminist? Why is this girl only a feminist? Why is she focused only on the females? And you now explaining to us, most of them right now watching are like understanding why you're going for girls.
Although I'm not really I don't really see myself as a feminist.
As a feminist, okay.
Yeah, I don't see myself as
okay, I think with Renee you take a global perspective, both males and females. Okay, I understand. And enlighten us more about Renee. What do you people really do? How do you help the youths, the males, the females?
We have a website, we are on Instagram, we are on WhatsApp. Basically, we have sessions at least 4 times a week where we tell these people how to apply to opportunities, like how to answer some basic questions. Right now, we're working with the foundations, like what they need to know about themselves before they start applying themselves. We are launching the 100 days challenge very soon, where they will embark on the 100 days journey of applications themselves. So we have at least 100 congratulations from them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something really nice. Mentoring students on how to, first of all, prepare for the applications and apply to this various scholarship about. Yeah, it's something of innovative, and I think something that we really need to focus on, because most of the time we find that in our own country there's not really this quality education, and we have to go and fight for that out and come back with this knowledge and implement it in our country, because that's something essential. Not only go and study there, but come back and implement it. Yeah. And I also like to ask you this question. We are in a world where almost everything that we're doing is being AI can do it all. Currently, in majority, let me even say on 100%, like 50 of things that you could do on your machine, software stuff, and AI can effectively do it. Now, you being this founder, leading initiatives, mentoring youths that will go even abroad, study all these fields concerning AI or even not AI related, jobs that soon will be taken by AI. So, I want to ask you this main question: how we, the Africans, should prepare for a world where a majority of our jobs will be taken by AI.
Okay. Although I don't 100% believe in the theory that AI will overtake every job in the market, it's still something to be scared of. Yeah, it can happen, basically, probably. Yeah, but I think the best way to face that is to be authentic. It is called artificial intelligence. What we mean by artificial is people will say it as in fake.
Yeah.
It is not natural intelligence.
Exactly.
And we have that natural intelligence amongst us,
Yeah.
which makes us authentic. Basically, I would talk. Although people better relate to AI uses data from us. They're the ones to input in all what it has to use and give us the feedback and stuff. But then I still stand the point that we have to be authentic.
Yeah, I love the word we being authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though you said this stuff, you don't really believe that AI can replace totally we humans, replace our jobs and take it all of it. So I want to ask you why.
Okay. Why do I think AI cannot really take every job in the market? I didn't do any study on that. I didn't try to find out the statistics and where the world is going. I don't really want to look at that closely because it would discourage. I believe everything is in here. People who truly believe they are competent do not fear AI. They will use AI to their advantage and be more competent. It's people that are just starting and they don't even know their left from their right and they're like, oh, AI will come and take my job, and stuff. But someone who is competent, he knows what he's doing. He doesn't fear that.
That's very true what you're saying. So, but I want to give you a real life example and then we try to analyze it. So, a real life example, we're taking the company Google. So, Google, in a particular section of the maintaining data on Google, the website actually, they had 100 people. I don't know the exact number, but they had like a large number of people working on that section of the app, of the website. Then, with this coming of AI, the tasks could totally be automated, saving Google some $1 billion. So, saving Google some $1 billion using the AI to automate the tasks. And as I was saying, 99% of the people were taken away, and just one person was left just to monitor the AI, the way it works. So, that person was actually the most skilled, as you said, and one of the most experienced. But as you know, everybody that works at Google, they actually know and master their field.
Yeah.
So it's still scary. It's scary because
I totally understand.
Yeah. It's still scary that it can replace challenging.
But they might lose your job because of
exactly. But for people that are even going into the field, let's say mostly web development, how do you think they can prepare for that?
Okay, while I was in London, I basically asked this question to someone, and the person was like, the best way to eradicate that fear from you is by doing a PhD. If you're measuring in any stuff related to computer engineering, go right to PhD so that you know more. The more you know, the more you become powerful. Knowledge is power, to be honest. And I still come back to what I said, be competent. I'm not saying that the people that were in place were not competent. If one person stayed, the person surely had something that the others didn't.
Okay, I like that.
We cannot, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. But the same way it's evolving, let's be evolving.
Okay, I get it. We should be competent, and the way AI is evolving, we should to evolve. Yeah, that's something good. And I think if we are constantly evolving, we can adapt to the changes that AI will bring.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know you are one of the top 4 students in Cameroon that was selected for a national artistic continental program in South Africa. More to that, you are one of the 50 best global youths selected for the global prize, and you have been really selected for these amazing stuff. So it's true, you mentor people, and I believe you have these amazing strategies on how to apply to something and get it. So I would like you to share us like kind of the tips that you use in your applications, so that the viewers listening, I too being the host, can also get inspired and kind of apply that.
Okay, first thing first, no one has monitoring for that. Programs I apply for, so many by the way, I get rejected. While someone will just start to get in. So no one has monitoring over applications. Also, there's no specific formula. It adapts within to the program you're applying for. What I would advise people is to prepare in advance. I already have, I'm not doing self-plagiarism, but when it comes to like they ask for my profile, who am I, my bio, the short bio, 150 words, I already have it. I just take it and modify it depending on the program and send it. So when you prepare in advance, it gives you room for improvement in your application, so you don't run out of time.
Oh, okay, nice. Prepare in advance.
Yeah.
So you said for every application that you're applying to, you already have a bio. That's what you said, right?
It's static. It's
Okay.
really standard.
Yeah. And then depending on the application, you kind of modify anything then submit. So how can we to structure our own bio?
Okay. About it's like a CV or resume, but really short. And I've never seen one with bullet points or something. Basically,
Like how many words?
What I've seen, 150 words.
150, okay.
Yeah, or 100 words.
100.
Never more than that.
Oh.
It's not gonna apply to a million programs. So before what I've said is 150 words. So they ask for it. They tell you what they want to say in the bio, or they don't. They tell you you know what to put. If they don't, your name and who you are, or your aspirations, what you've been doing. Really try to be as concise as possible while taking note of the word in it.
Okay. And you said you have applied to many applications and you have received a lot of rejections.
Yeah.
There's also this girl in Bamenda that applied to so many things and she has been receiving rejections after rejection after rejection.
Yeah.
At one point in time, she abandoned. So I want to ask you, why did you abandon? After receiving all those rejections, you kept applying.
I truly believe that what drives me is determination, fueled by passion. I'm determined. Basically, I incorporated inside of me determination, and it doesn't mean I never feel discouraged or I never feel like, oh, maybe I should take a break or something. Also, I want the people that surround yourself with the people that will keep reminding you. All my contacts, I admire them, most of them.
Wow.
Most of them, because people that connect with outside, and maybe when we chat, maybe on LinkedIn, IG, WhatsApp. Like when I see what they post and I see how they're doing, I'm like, oh, I'm inspired. Oh, I can't give up. Look at what this girl is doing. I can't
Well, you
give
should be
up.
surrounded by the
Good
right
people.
Good
Yeah.
people. Wow,
They will
nice.
just keep encouraging you, pushing you up, and you will learn from them. I learn every day.
Okay. One thing that is also nice is that you are a girl, and for sure you're going to inspire that girl in Bamenda. So hopefully we are going to make sure that this video reaches that girl, so that you are going to inspire her. And then one thing that captivates me about what you said is that surround yourself with the good people. The good people will keep motivating you, giving you that determination to keep working, even though you may receive rejection.
Yeah.
But this thing that your friend that succeeded in this, succeeded in that, they'll be like pushing you like, let me still apply, let me just try. We'll never know what will happen tomorrow.
Pays to apply.
Voila, it pays to apply. Exactly. So it's really an honor having you on our podcast. And for every successful youth like you that comes to the podcast, we ask them this question. We want to know like what are or what is your own vision for Africa? We can start from our country in Cameroon, then go to a broader vision of Africa.
Okay, I want to be concise and precise. In Cameroon, I want to see emancipated youths, particularly girls. I want to see girls who thrive, girls who mount on global stages. I have this desire because I've mounted on a global stage and I felt like, boom, with over 92 countries present, I felt like I want each African to experience this.
Wow.
That's literally my vision for Africa.
Wow. That's something nice. Though I would like you to break it down. You say you gave a big word, Our audience here on the podcast usually range from 11 going right up to 25 and 24. So, giving a big word, I think was emancipate. What does it mean and how can you break it down?
I have so many visions for Africa and Cameroon. Yeah.
Then if you were to select
my different initiatives,
the one and the best.
I think Renee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would want to see more people get into more programs, learn, and inspire others as well. On this chain, I got in, I learned, I inspire you, got in, you learned, inspire her, she inspires him, and a network.
Exactly.
That's why I said.
In the way that one person inspires the other inspires the next.
We want to inspire 10,000 students by 2035. We began November 1st and we are already at 700 students. And I truly believe it's possible.
Wow. That's something nice. And I love your big vision that you have, inspiring 1,000 students before 2035. That's something really good. And I love also the aspect of the chain that you talked about, where you have got into these programs, you have to now inspire the others, so that the others can inspire the next following. Yeah, it's something that I think if we too have this mindset where we are helping each other, we'll easily grow as a community. Yeah. And here we come to the end, and I want to ask you this final question. If you were to leave the audience with a phrase, what can you leave to them?
Just a phrase.
Yeah.
It pays to apply.
Okay, it pays to apply. I think many people know you as a celeb, like you know, the phrase, it pays to apply, Yeah. And thanks.
I'm delighted.
Thanks. What you have just shared won't only inspire me, but there are countless of people, even hundreds of people that will be watching this, and they'll all be inspired, and mostly the girls, because let me first congratulate you. You are the third girl that have come on our podcast. Since the beginning of this podcast, we have had most of successful men, and we're like, let's actually look for these girls and bring them to the podcast.
You have to.
And you're actually one of them making a difference in our nation here, Cameroon. And it's an honor having you motivating all these youths, both the boys, both the girls, and even people older.
The pleasure.
Yeah, exactly. So thanks once more.
My pleasure.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll be having you for more other podcasts.